Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we're going to do a Netflix review of Sonic Prime. So I finished watching this show a while ago. Sonic Prime, really good show, really enjoyed watching it. I guess what I really liked about this show, like other than the Chaos Council, it really gave me that vibe of Sonic Adventures 2. It really reminded me of Sonic Adventures 2, and to me, that's probably the best Sonic game that's ever come out. The reason why it gave me those vibes is because whenever Sonic and Shadow ran, they had that blue or yellow light following them respectively whenever they ran, and that's what really reminded me of that game, and the light dashing or the spin dashing. Yes, spin dash. Really reminded me of Sonic Adventures 2, and I loved playing that game growing up as a kid, because I didn't just play for the story, I just played also just to do the racing part, which is fun. But anyway, show is really good. I do like the antagonist of the show, the Chaos Council. They're the different versions of Eggman. So you have the Baby Boomer Eggman, you have the Gen X Eggman, you have the Hipster Millennial Eggman, you have the Gen Z Eggman, and then you have Baby Eggman. And I guess I got ahead of myself, but really how all these different Eggmans came to be is like Sonic and his friends were battling Eggman, and they were trying to get the Shatter Prism. Sonic rushes in and destroys the Shatter Prism so Eggman doesn't get a hold of it. Tails tries to tell him not to do it, but Sonic doesn't listen, so he shatters the prism, and that causes the Shatterverse. So the Shatterverse is their main universe splits into these different other universes, and like the whole series is Sonic going through these different universes trying to stop the Egg Council from getting back the Shatter Shards and completing the Shatter Prism. Tails is a lot darker in this show, but it's a different version of him that's darker, called Nine. He's more distrusting and pragmatic than regular Tails. I guess they really wanted to give Tails some personality, because I think people like Sega have heard people online say that Tails is useless and he doesn't play any role. And if you played Sonic Frontiers, you play the main story, they kind of hit on that part quite a bit. Tails has more personality in this series, at least his other version of himself does. And really the whole series again is Sonic going through the different Shatter verses and trying to collect the Shatter Shards to complete the Shatter Prism before the Chaos Council can use the Shatter Prism for their own nefarious purposes. Parts I liked about the show, Sonic and Shadow working together, which is cool. They didn't work together the first season, but like after the first season, Sonic and Shadow started working a lot more, especially in the third season when Nine tricks Sonic into trusting him with the Shatter Prism, and then he takes it for himself, and he's trying to rule the entire Shatterverse. And then Sonic has to work with different variations of different alternate versions of his friends in order to defeat Nine. He even has to work with the Chaos Council in order to take Nine down. So I guess turn-offs from the show is there's there's alternate versions of the characters, and I can see how this could be kind of a turn-off for some people, but for the most part I was able to work with it. The story was interesting enough that it didn't bother me. So overall, great show. If you haven't checked Sonic Prime out, I definitely highly recommend it. It's really good, especially throughout the series. he gets different powers depending on the different like universe he's in. So overall, good show. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.